The North Tonawanda Neighborhood Watch proudly presents Get to Know Your Neighbor, a web series dedicated to showcasing individuals who are having a positive impact in our city. These citizens we spotlight are what helps make North Tonawanda truly unique.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Get to Know Your Neighbor. In today's episode we got a very special guest. You might know her from Sweet Buffalo, or even her association with the SPCA of Niagara County. She's bringing along a special guest. Her name is Kimberly LaRussa. So let's get to this interview. Hello everyone, here we are with our special guest, Kimberly LaRussa, and her partner, Belle. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'd like to ask you, what is your connection with North Tonawanda? Are you a resident?
I am a resident. I moved here 12 years from Florida. My dad grew up here. He went to NT High School, and so I came here. I wanted to give North Tonawanda a try, and I haven't looked back.
Now, you're the founder and creator of Sweet Buffalo. Can you talk to us about that, how you came up with that great idea?
Of course. Well, I have a background in broadcast journalism, and I've worked for small newspapers here locally in Western New York, and I found that I really loved writing good news stories, especially stories that help people. So I came up with the name Sweet Buffalo, where we share the goodness of Western New York, and we share stories of hope, love, and kindness.
I'd also like to talk to you about Sweet Buffalo Rock also.
We paint and hide rocks in all of Western New York, and we also raise money for children in need. It became a 501c3 nonprofit last year, and it's just been really exciting. We've been able to help a lot of children here in Western New York.
Your stories for Sweet Buffalo are so wonderful. Where do you get these stories?
So a lot of times people send them to me on Facebook Messenger. They hear about a child in need or a dog that needs a home, and they know where to look to send that story so I can help them share it. So a lot of it is through social media where I get these story ideas. Sometimes I'll even just see a story myself, and I'll reach out and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I'd like to ask you about the SPCA. I know you've been volunteering and you've been helping out for a few years now, and you recently became an event coordinator.
Yes, and I am so excited and honored for that position. I started volunteering about 4 years ago, helping to walk dogs, and then I help promote them with storytelling. So it's just really nice to be able to work there as an employee and see all the amazing things they're doing for the shelter and add to it.
Now you have a friend with you right here. Can you tell us a little about her?
Sure. This is Belle, and she was a rescue dog from Magic's Mission Beagle and Hound Rescue. I rescued her and her sister last summer, and her sister found an awesome home, and then Belle just touched my heart here. So she just has a great personality, a lovely demeanor, and so I actually want her to be part of Sweet Buffalo's programs and also help bring smiles to children in need. So she is going to be a certified therapy dog soon.
I'd like to ask you about a project happening in North Tonawanda, 870 Lee Haunt. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, this gentleman, his name is Kyle King. He owns his own construction business, and he loves to build haunted houses. He did one last year, and so this year I approached him and asked him if he'd want to do one to help Niagara SPCA, and he said yes right away. And it's super cool because he builds this right outside his home, and so North Tonawanda residents can come and check out the haunted house and help raise funds for Niagara SPCA. And he's been working really hard on this, and it's going to be really exciting, so I encourage everyone to come.
I guess a great question would be, can you tell us how people can get involved and help?
Of course. So a lot of these stories, they're asking for help. There's a call to action to help, whether it be making a donation or sending a card to a kid in need, or simply just sharing an article about a dog to help them find a special home. So if you ever have a story idea or know someone who might need a helping hand, please email sweetbuffalo716@aol.com and reach out to us that way.
Wow, that was such a great interview. I appreciate Kimberly coming out, and a special guest, Belle. She's going to be an awesome therapy dog. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay, are you happy about this? Are you happy? Okay.
Perfect, I love that.
You enjoyed your time here. Okay. Do you want to be interviewed? You want to ask a question? Ask her a question. Okay.
You got any questions for Belle? What would you like to say, Belle?
Very good. Very good. You give me a paw? Thank you. Good girl.